What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going. Okay, well, this is the wrong house. It's fine. I'm gonna be showing you how to make your Hello Neighbor Act 3 neighbor house interior. This is the second part of the inside, and this will feature. It's like the third to fifth floor, but not the full thing. It's weird. I can show you what it is. It's better than explaining it. It's basically all of these rooms. I still don't know why that is floating, that shelf, by the way. I am a little confused by that. But it was floating, and I was like, sure, you know what? You want to be that way, then be that way. But yeah, here's basically everything. It's a good amount of rooms, but I think this will be 2 more parts. That is my current guess at this point in time, but I am not sure. So we'll see. Where is the other... Oh, right, it's the room's over down here. I was like, where the frick is it again? I just forgot for a second, that's all. Yeah. But, anyway, I don't really have a ton else to say about this. So, yeah, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Or I'm at the wrong house. That's a good move. So you don't need any space. I don't think I need to go over that again. However, the materials you actually need to start off this next area. We're just gonna get right into it. You want light blue terracotta, dark oak planks, warp slabs. What's the other one? Crimson slabs. Purple slabs. Don't ask questions. They're not. You're not gonna get an answer. Polished deep slate. Spruce stairs. And I'll call it composters and beehives. So we're going to start with this front room actually here for the weird like attic room, which is this one right here. I would start by filling in the underside of all of your dark oak stairs with upside down spruce stairs. Making sure you leave the hole open on the side of the roof. And I guess when I say the underside of them all, I guess inference what I mean by that, by how you should fill it in to keep the hole basically the same. This is how I have it. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I guess I am for the most part. Love me some Act 3 interior recording. Not really, but, you know, we're almost there. Not really. We're not even close to there. Anyway. Now, this room's floor is warp slabs, and I would just start by filling in the entire floor with warp slabs. Making sure you stop where the light blue terracotta starts. Because you don't want to go under there, because that floor is not slabs. That floor is normal. This one is actually only slabs because of this little weird area at the front here, where the pillar quartz is in the way. Otherwise, I probably would not have done slabs. Jeez, that scared me. Something, I think it was a cord or something just fell. I hate when things just randomly fall and there's nothing to cause it, because it always scares the crap out of me. Anyway. Is it centered? It is. Oh, why is it not centered? Whatever. So, if you, I guess, head straight back here, you want to, I guess, I'd fill in this bottom row of light blue terracotta and any blocks that you can, like this, just so you have a full space. Now, on the third light blue terracotta over along the bottom row that you can place, so first, second, third, you break it, and break the 3 above. And then also 3 rows to the left. And then you will outline this in dark oak planks. Oh, there is a step up here. Right, I remember that. I would fill in the inside of the doorway in with warp slabs, or I guess the bottom of it like so. And yeah. From the left side of the doorway, you will count 1 slab out, and you'll break this one and make it a crimson slab. Essentially, this will be the back left-hand corner of a carpet, so you're just going to break a 3x3, And it will all be crimson slabs, except the middle block will be a purple slab. Like so. Leaving a 1 block out moving forward, you will break another row of 3 warp slabs, except you will break an additional one to the left in line with the carpet, and you'll replace that with polished deep slate. Keep in mind that okay, well, actually, that does not line up. It's a block off, but it's close enough to lining up, okay? We'll pretend that it's lining up. I don't know why it doesn't, frankly. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why I did that, but whatever. So, to, I guess, finish off the inventory that we have. From the back of the back row of crimson slabs here, it will be the 3rd warp slab to the left is a composter, and the 2nd to the right is a composter. From that left one, you will count forward 2 and right 1, and that will also be a composter. And then in front, or I guess in the front, rather, of everything, if you are at the left half of the window, you're looking at the warp slab underneath it, you will count left 2 and back 1, and this will be a beehive. This has a white carpet on top of it, just in case I forget. You will then, from that beehive, count right 3 and back 1, and there will be 2 beehives going right in the floor, and the right one will be brought up by 2. I think that's everything we can do with this set. Except for the light blue terracotta, actually. So I suppose we should do that, because that is kind of important. It's not in this room, however, we might as well just do it. This light blue terracotta room, in case it wasn't clear, the walls are light blue terracotta. So you've got, like, a couple of walls that are kind of just not filled in all the way. Make sure that you have it. You need it just one before the ceiling below you. And this back left side, essentially, I would take this this left wall and just bring it back, and it should be... Oh yeah, never mind, that's fine. It'll end up, like, in this corner. Okay, so let me explain this, actually. This is weird, this part. This corner right here, you'll notice this light blue terracotta corner is on a block of netherite. Make sure this corner is not here, because... I want to say you can see this, or there's something going on here. Yeah, you can see this, unfortunately. It was just the way that it ended up lining up, but, yeah, you don't want the corner, but you do just want light blue terracotta as your full walls. But again, just make sure that that corner is open. If you can, I mean, there is really only that corner that you're actually filling in, so it technically doesn't matter, but... Generally, there goes my controller. Generally, corners of these walls, I feel like you should leave open just for reasons like that. And don't forget this little area over here. And you will have a row of pillar quartz you can also destroy that will be inside the floor. Not that that matters, voice crack. Not that that matters right now, but it is nice to just do. These are really annoying, because I see one out here, and there's actually a couple out there. I would recommend, once we finish going back through, or even once we, like, finish the 3rd floor, coming back through and just checking all of these from the, floor below to just make sure that none of them have, like, a gap. Or if you're noticing any that are, like these two that have gaps above them, you can just fill them in right now. I'm not gonna, because I don't really care, but, I would advise doing that. I need my controller. Okay. Did I punch anything? Okay, I did not. How did I not punch anything? I'll take it, honestly. Anyway. Back inside the room here. Get out of here. You want to clear your inventory, and you will get out chains, spruce trapdoors. I don't know why I'm starting with that. Acacia slabs, which we will also use for planks. Acacia stairs. Acacia trapdoors. Smooth quartz blocks and white concrete. I'm only telling you both because it annoys me that I use both. And I will go with oak planks and white carpet. First off, we'll start with the front half of the room. This left beehive that I mentioned earlier wants a white carpet on top. That's like the only thing that actually happens here. Each of the polished deep slate blocks will be brought up with 3 chains. Just like this. The left and the right chains will have a white concrete on top, which you will have to break spruce stairs for. And then the other two, you're just going to place... And I'm not sure why it's like this, but if you're on the back side, it will be just a couple of spruce trapdoors opened up against kind of the white concrete, but it's basically back a block, sort of, so it's right there. Nice like that from the front. Left of the bottom polished deep slate, you want a 3 high row of smooth quartz, which you will have to break the warp slabs for. And then essentially you're just filling in this little area to the left with oak planks, which is 3 of them. To the right, you are going to place, from the polished deep set, a set of acacia stairs facing into each other. Place acacia trapdoors on top that are opened up against these stairs, like, or I guess, opened away from each other like that. And then you'll place opposite down acacia stairs on top of that, which, again, you have to break an opposite down spruce stair for, like so. Behind the left block, you're going to want an acacia plank in the floor with a slab on top, and not from the right stair, but back diagonally to the right from it, you're going to place an acacia plank there in the floor. Consider this little room done. You can clear your inventory and come into this next room. Well, I guess start with the important stuff. So, what are the important stuff exactly? Well, warped planks is, I think, the important part. That's the floor. You want dark oak stairs. Sorry, dark oak slabs, not stairs. I apologize. Smooth quartz slabs. We'll actually start with the light this time, because this one's weird. So, nether brick fence and soul lantern. Birch doors, multiple of them. Is that one an oak? That one is an oak, actually. So you need a birch and an oak door. And I will call it iron bars and oak slabs. First things first. Floor, warped planks. Make sure you have this gap here that leads into the floor below. Make sure this just smooth quartz slab gap stays open. It's literally the only special thing here. And so, as I mentioned, this... I don't know how this will be split up, but as I probably mentioned in the inside, this kind of we're going by branches instead of by floors, so hopefully this will be like 3rd and 4th floor entirely, but we're going to end up looping back around and almost making a loop back to the room below this, so this room right here will end up back here with that birch door there, or through that birch door. And then probably after that, it'll be the, like, whole back section, that little, kind of the Act 2-esque room. Anyway, behind the 2 warp slabs, you're going to place a dark oak slab. Or I guess, yeah, behind them. That is technically correct. The row of the ceiling above the light blue terracotta, or the row of light blue terracotta above the top window here, you're going to fill in the ceiling with opposite down smooth quartz slabs. There is a block missing at the front for the oak door. However, that doesn't matter because you can short sneak. Again, as I mentioned before, that was not in the game. By the time this house was finished, it still had not been added. So, although I did go back and make a change because it's important. But at any rate, there you go. So, I want to get orientation clear now. This birch door is the front wall. We're going to call this the front. So it's essentially flipped from the other room. Other room's directions. At the left wall, which is this one, you're going to come to the top row of light blue terracotta, this top corner block, and you'll count down by 2 and back by 1, and you'll break this light blue terracotta along with the one below it. You'll place a birch door here, except for from the other side, so the handle will end up facing towards this pillar quartz row right here. This is just one of these many rooms. On the back wall, is it in line with the window? I think it is, actually. That might be a better way to talk about this. Yeah, in line with the window here on the front wall. And so from this window on the front, you'll just trace it back, and you want an oak door here that is basically a half a block from the top. It actually isn't in the top, and again, it's oak door with the handle on the right. The slab above this is broken because there's a torch here, which we'll worry about in a little bit. Actually, yeah, we'll worry about it later. If you're at this front window again, you want to look at the smooth quartz slab above it. You will count left 2 and back by 3. Break this slab, and you want to go down with 4 nether brick fence, which is including one in the gap. And then a soul lantern. There are a couple more things. I'm so confused by that. What? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna, like, ignore that as is and gonna put it where it probably should be. That's weird. You want to come back to the birch door on the left. This isn't the problem. I'll explain the problem in a second. You'll count to the second light blue terracotta behind it, and you'll place 2 iron bars going right. You'll then just literally go forward 1, right 1, forward 1, right 1, etc. until you go forward 1, and then you'll end. You don't want to place the additional one to the right. This ends up in line with the bottom of the door and as high as you can go, so 2 more rows up. Okay, the problem is the next step that we're going to do. I'm not quite sure what happened here. I don't know if I, like, moved a wall or something, but it's a little abnormal regardless of what happened. Okay, so on the right wall, you're going to take the top light blue terracotta again, this top right corner. You're going to count from it left by 4, and then down by 2, and place an oak slab there, and then 1 behind it. On the front wall, if you're looking at the window, it's the 4th light blue terracotta to the side, and it's down 1. And then it's another oak slab, and then just 1 going into the corner. For some reason, and I have no idea why, the shelf is 2 blocks off the wall for me. I'm not sure what caused that, or how that happened, but it happened, and it's there. So, yeah. I'm not going to instruct it that way because I don't believe that should be like that, but it's floating, so. Unless it's actually floating in the game. But I don't think that they would leave a shelf floating like that. There are some things in Hello Neighbor that make me question a lot, but I can tell you that there's not a floating cabinet. Or shelf, rather. Anyway. I'm not really sure. Come back to the oak door on the back wall, and you'll count, I guess from the light blue terracotta under it, you will count to either side by 2, and then down by 1, and go all the way down to the ground with the iron bars, except you will leave the bottom block. So you're just placing 5, basically. These will be important in a second. I just wanted to get these done because we have iron bars, so. Now, you can clear your inventory. We may or may not finish this room. I'm not sure. I think we'll need another set. But, clear inventory. Get out. Oak planks. Acacia planks. Mangrove planks. Green concrete. Ladders. Yeah, we're going to need another set. Light gray concrete. Spruce trap doors. And I shall call it green carpet and a yellow carpet. At the left side where you have this window that's like 3 blocks off the ground, you're going to place on the light blue terracotta below it, just to the right, an acacia plank. Go right with 2 green concrete, and then go down from that end one with an acacia plank and then an oak plank. Go back left from that oak plank with a mangrove plank, and then go up diagonally to the left with another mangrove plank. Off the right side of this, you want ladders. There's a TV on a box, and it's actually just on the 5th warp plank out from the doors. So this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and this is the oak plank. Light gray concrete on top, spruce trap doors off all sides except for the right. Like so. Just, I guess, from this oak plank, you will go forward diagonally to the left with a yellow. forward diagonally to the left with a green, then a yellow, then a green. And then I guess you can also go back diagonally to the right from the oak plank with a green. From each of the yellows, you will go back diagonally to the left with another yellow, and you'll do the same with the greens. And then you can just fill in the middle in with green carpet as well, and it'll give you this, essentially. That's that weird striped, kind of, I guess, yeah, it is striped. The striped carpet that is, there's a bunch of them. I think they're also in Act 2 and maybe 1, I don't remember. Well, it's been forever since I made 1, but I do recall there being 1 and 2. Anywho. From the furthest right green carpet, that will be this one. Never mind, I don't have the materials for... Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Clear inventory, I think. Actually, before we do... Sorry. You want to take the 3 light blue terracotta between the 2 iron bars. Or between the 2 bottom iron bars. And actually, the row along the floor, you will place spruce trapdoors out and make it 2 rows out. Like so. I just want to make sure that we use everything as much as we can until we get rid of it. Except I guess we already failed that because we need oak doors in a little bit here again. Anyway, you want to get out. Now, when you clear inventory, dark prismarine stairs, stone brick stairs, stone brick slabs, the closet doors, so oak door, birch door, and mangrove door, along with mangrove slab. And we will go with... Are we really going to be 2 materials short? 3 materials short. That's cringe, anyway. Mangrove trapdoor and torch is what we'll go with. I will start with the torch. Just above the oak door here, you will place a torch. From this far right green carpet again that I was mentioning earlier, you will leave a 2-block gap from it, and on the 3rd warp plank, place a dark prismarine stair facing towards the front of the room. In front of it, place 1 facing left, and then 1 facing back. So that's a newer couch design. It's a lot smaller, too, which is really nice. Anywho, the iron bar rows here at the back, you will, underneath each iron bar, you will place a stone brick stair facing forward with a stone brick slab in front. On top of the top ones, you'll place upside down stone brick stairs that face away from each other, which would also be away from the oak door. Oh, there's a beehive. How scammy. Come to the front left where you have this, like, weird gate kind of boxing off this door. You'll take, at the front wall, you have 3 light blue terracotta available. This is in line with the top of the door, by the way. You'll take the middle one and you'll place a mangrove trapdoor opened up against the wall. For the closet, if you're looking, or if you're at the, ladder here, you will take the, is it the second oak, or second warp plank behind it? Yes, it is the second warp plank behind it, and the oak door will be on the back half of this block, and then, again, it's mangrove off the left, sorry, birch off the left, mangrove off the right and back, and then mangrove slab off the top. This one I feel like is switched. I feel like the yellow is normally on the right. Maybe I'm stupid. Perhaps. Anywho. Let's get out the last 4 materials we need. The ever-dreaded beehive is the first one. Second one is end rods. Third one is pillar quartz. I thought end rods only stacked to 16. That's weird. And the 4th one is red nether brick wall. From the ladder, you'll just take the back left hand, or you'll just place a beehive off the back left, like that. From the hole in the floor, at the right here, you will place an end rod forward diagonally to the left by 1. You'll have another on top, and then a pillar quartz on top of that. From the front block of this couch, you will place a red nether brick wall on the right wall that is just a block up, like so. Next order of business is through this oak door up here at the top. And we are now in the red concrete room. Make yourself accustomed, because we gotta do stuff in here. Okay, so... Well, I would start by clearing your inventory. You need red concrete, birch door, smooth quartz slabs, which will also be used for blocks. I will call it spruce planks. Yeah. and mangrove door. First off, if you go through the oak door, this is going to be the back wall right here. You'll place, I guess, what is it? 2 rows of spruce off of the right side, like this. Actually, I just place a third. Wait, do I want a third? Yes, do place a third. I have it like that. Off the middle block on this right side, you're placing a birch door on the left half of that block with the handle facing towards the light blue wall. Mangrove stair off the left. Surround the door, the birch door in red concrete, and then you want an upside down smooth quartz slab ceiling. However, when you do this, you want to make sure you're on the outside, and it is just at this top row of light blue terracotta. It's a shorter ceiling. So this is what the room looks like. That's literally the room. Next over, if you're just kind of going across here, you will play... Hold on, how do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? That's a really good question. Okay, I got out of one way or another, I did. You're going to place a row of smooth quartz blocks off the right here, and then a row of smooth quartz slabs off the right of that. To continue along, you want brown carpet. That's all I'm going to tell you to get out for right now. So, in line with the top row of red concrete that we have here, you're going to make an upside down smooth quartz slab ceiling. This will end up going all the way, essentially, towards the back of the build. And where this red concrete wall is, it's a prank, actually. It's not actually real. Let me explain myself a little better here. You want to double layer this wall when you're going back here. And when you do this, it will extend one further to the right, like this. And that is where your smooth core sub ceiling will stop, because when you will double layer the 4 blocks that you need, you'll take the Jesus, why can I not speak right now? You'll take the top block and you'll just extend it right by 3 and then connect that third one, I guess, down by 3. So, yep. Just a really empty hallway. If that was confusing, you're just basically, that's what you should have from like the inside, kind of, the inside above. One other preference thing I want to point out, this really doesn't matter, but this pillar quartz corner here in the light blue terracotta, it can be light blue terracotta or it can be pillar quartz. I have it as light blue terracotta, but the inside walls aren't accurate anyway for colors and stuff, so it doesn't matter. It is just personal preference. But, yeah. Just wanted to point that out before I forget. Whoa. It will also be in line with the top row of glass pans when you're doing the ceiling. Just keep that in mind. It is supposed to be like this. It's dumb. Anyway, the next room over, actually, as well, follows a spruce plank floor. However, I hate this. I really hate this, because there's a lot that goes into how this is being made. So I would just bring the spruce planks behind this pillar quartz and then stop once you hit inside the doorway, and then you want smooth quartz slabs at the bottom of the doorway like that. Sorry if I'm moving a little fast with things. But yeah. One more thing in this little area. Brown carpet on the pillar quartz. That's just so you can't see it. There wasn't anything else I could really do there because of the way that I made the red concrete section here. Because the front half of the floor is slabs, which means you can see the top half of that pillar quartz, which isn't actually why I made it that way. It was because of the attic. The attic room is a little bit taller than maybe. I don't want to say what it should be, but the way that it worked with the positioning of things, I just needed to make the underside of the slabs. Anywho, coming into the room behind this red concrete room. I don't know how else I can describe it. You will, at the right wall, you have this window. So descriptive. You will take the second red concrete behind it, the second row, and you will bring it left with 5 rows of red concrete. And it wants to be a 5x4. Take the top row and just extend it left. And that actually is where the thingy is. The thingy's not very descriptive. However, that will be important later. Why? That's fine, whatever. Ceiling of this is the same height as the ceiling in the last room. It's upside down smooth quartz slabs as well. And the floor, again, it's the spruce planks. But make sure you stop before... Oops. Before you hit this doorway here. It'll be spruce planks. And then you'll just kind of stop at this back row and not go any further. You don't want to bleed into the next room. This is actually kind of where things are gonna get a little bit more interesting, because this is gonna take us down to the train station room below, which is only important to say, or only important that I mention that right now, just because that was what I was talking about earlier, where we're gonna kind of go through this branch, and this will end up circling us all the way back and into the second floor again, which then we can go through the second floor and go back up to the third floor again. It all goes full circle. But yeah, this house is something. But it really, I think, if you break it down properly, it's not that bad. It is kind of, when you're making it originally, it's like, oh my god. Because you have to, for some, at least, with the way that I built it, you have to go on the inside and make the room, and then you have to go on the outside and make sure that it lines up with how you want it and that it looks right. Essentially, you're just flipping back and forth between the inside and the outside a frick ton, and making sure that everything lines up properly and everything is working. We're gonna ignore the escalator for now. That's what that back thing is. We're just gonna focus on the main room. So, with that being said, you're going to want to start by getting out. Clearing your inventory, that would be smart. Muddy mangrove roots, which is gonna create a bit of a problem, but it's fine. Kind of. You'll see why I say it's a problem. Flowering azalea. Composters. Lightning rods. Where are they? I never use those. That's a lie. I use them sometimes. But I don't know where they are. Are they in... Where are they? Hold on, I'm just gonna, like, find them this way. Figured they were in items. Now I see them. Okay, I see how it is. Flower pots, which are also in items. Levers, which are also in items. I believe that is andesite walls? Yes, andesite walls. And then stripped oak wood and stripped spruce wood. Which actually finishes our room. That's pretty awesome. Now, I'm gonna just like break a bunch of blocks in the floor. Organized, I swear. Back left-hand corner, this spruce plank you're breaking along with the two that are directly off the sides of it. This is actual back left-hand corner, by the way. From the front left-hand corner, which is right here, you will count right. I cannot count. 1, 2, 3, 4. You count right by 4. 2, 3, 4. Break this one. And then you will break back diagonally to the right one. Back one. Back diagonally to the left one. Back one. Right one. Back 2. Left one. And then take that right one again and break. Back diagonally to the right one. Forward diagonally to the right one. Right one. Forward 2. Forward diagonally to the left one. I swear this will make sense in a second. Forward diagonally to the right one. Right one. And then you actually want to bring this on all 3 sides. So you're bringing it back one, right one, and forward one. And from the frontmost one, you're breaking 1 to the left and 1 forward. This one spruce plank is supposed to be here, by the way. It's a little poor guy. You're filling in this gap in with muddy mangrove roots. What makes this a problem is, in order for the texture to look right, you want them upward or downward facing. Which means you're going to have to either go on the underside or the the top side, and just fill in with a different block, and then go back up and place the roots on top, and then come back down and break this again. It is very annoying. The alternative would be slash filling and doing keep or whatever. So it only fills in those gaps. But yeah, this is not particularly fun, although it is a small area, which is fine. Thankfully, when we do, well, I don't want to say thankfully, but when we do the light blue concrete train station, you will have a similar thing going on. With that, you do have the trapdoors, so it will just mean you have to crouch while you're placing blocks, but it is what it is. Alright, flowering azalea placements. Back left-hand corner, literally where we started. On the, basically on the, I guess the back row of 4, you're taking the left and right ones and placing flowering azalea on top. From the right one, there will be one forward diagonally to the left by 1. This kind of spruce plank in the middle of everything, there's a azalea left and right. And from the right azalea out of those 2, it's a 1 block gap forward and then another one. Easy enough. Left, I guess, the first row of spruce planks is blank. It is this row right here, the row just left. You're placing an andesite wall at the front block. And you're leaving a 4 block gap back, and on the 5th block, you're placing another one, which is right there. Going front to back, you will place, this is sideways, above the walls, 3 stripped spruce and then 3 stripped oak. Next row is 5 stripped oak, and then 1 stripped spruce, like so. You could technically go into the ceiling, but there is a little gap there, so I did hold true to that. Where the escalator entrance is, that's this big doorway. Not the red concrete directly left, but one more left. Composter with, you're going to place essentially azaleas in it until it's almost full, and it'll be right about there. Well, you could go higher, I think. Yeah, I guess go until that top line is covered like that. But don't go any higher, because then it'll turn white for the bone meal. One thing... So, from the front left-hand corner, this spruce plank here in the room, you'll count backward diagonally to the right by 1, and you will place 4 levers here, each facing left to right, going back. And you can flip them each. I actually have them flipped so it's going front to back. It'll be right. Nah, that's not right. Right, left, right, left. You can do it however you want, though. The thing that's funny about the apple shooters is if they hit the lever, it'll flip either way. It's not like it always flips left. It will sometimes, if it is left, it'll flip back right, which is a little weird. But I guess that's something with other coding, which they couldn't, for some reason, change for this. I don't know. I don't code that. I don't code enough to know. Take this back right azalea, this one right here, and you will leave a 1 block gap moving right and place a frightening rod, apparently. Place another one forward diagonally to the right. And then from that one, you will count forward by 3 and right by 1, and you want another lightning rod. Flower pot on top of each. Another room done. We are moving along nicely here. So, for the... I forgot what this thing is called. For the escalator, it's a little bit of a mess. However... I will try to make sense of it for you guys. First off, I just want to do a vibe check. Okay, there is no vibe check to be had, unfortunately. Clear inventory. This is going to be a little bit of a bumpy road, probably. Get out. Polished deep slate stairs. Polished deep slate blocks. Spruce slabs. Whoa. Red concrete. Yellow concrete. Pillar quartz block. Multiple. Smooth quartz slab. Again, multiple. And I'm just going to actually call it there. So, I would come to the bottom here. And come to the train station. And again, making sure that you're facing towards the actual back. You will just place a couple of rows essentially here on the right side until you have 4 left. I think you actually are placing 4 or maybe 5. You are placing 5. No, wait. Yes, perhaps. Yeah, you're placing 5, so you have 4 on the right. Basically, in line with the top row of yellow concrete, you're placing upside down smooth quartz slabs across the gap. And then you want pillar quartz, sideways pillar quartz on top of that, and it will stop once it hits this yellow concrete to the side, but you will have to go on the back side to see. So, the middle wall here, this middle wall here is brought back by 5 with the yellow, the pillar quartz, the red, the everything, and it is the height that you have. Make sure that pillar quartz, though, is all sideways except for the back block should be upward facing. You already have your back wall of yellow. Just make sure that you kind of fill in the rest of this right side here, along with the pillar quartz and then the red on top. And again, you just need the 4 rows. You can fill in the ceiling with upside down smooth quartz slabs. And now this is where the true fun begins. You can block this off however you want once we get to that point. I don't really... I'll kind of roughly show you what I have. From the red concrete here at the top, you are going to start with, in line with the red concrete, you're placing polished deepslate. Now, this kind of works in 2 sets. It is going to be 2 sets of stairs that face into each other. So essentially behind this, on either side, it's a polished deepslate stair facing towards the middle, and then in the middle 2 blocks, it's polished deepslate stairs facing out. Like that. And then you're going to go down diagonally back with a row of polished deepslate blocks, and then you're going to have your stair thingy-majig going on again, and then down diagonally with blocks, and then stairs, and then once you hit the back, it will be down with upside down spruce slabs, which will actually connect or cover up the top of this yellow concrete doorway here. And you just want the 2 rows across the whole back. And then it will be the same thing here, where it will start at the back with polished deepslate blocks, and then it will go these stairs, and then everything just going down. And it should end with the stairs in line with this row of pillar quartz in the floor, which is nice and correct. Bam, there you go. Now, it is a little bit of a mess from this point. Because, well, I did just spam planks to get everything. I would clear inventory because I feel like that is a logical point to start. And get out chains, warped trap doors, and the planks that I used are as follows. Actually, there's literally, is there just 3? There is just 3. It's acacia, oak, and warped. Come back to the top. The first row of stairs, you're just placing chains on top of. You want, I think it's 3 chains per block? Yeah, it is, because then it will be as high as you can go. Behind that, there is a jungle plank in there, actually. Would you look at that? Before we actually do it, though, I'm going to tell you, basically, on each polished deepslate stair, I guess on each row, the stairs and the blocks, you're going to place warp trap doors opened up against either wall, and then kind of in the middle, creating a divider between the 2. Which, I'll show you what it looks like. You want one warp trap door per block, basically. Every block will have a warp trap door on top of it. But not more than 1 going up. I forgot how to Minecraft. Essentially, you have this. The bottom is not touched, and also the warp trap doors. The warped trap doors go down a row, so they're just in front as well, like that. Top, they don't do that because there's literally nowhere for them to go. However, at the top here, if you want to do the warp trap doors now, you can, or you can wait. The top row, which is just the top row of chains here, it's going to be left to right, 2 acacia planks, jungle plank, warped plank. Bring that warped plank down 1. And then I would recommend coming through here. And now we're going to flip our direction. So the warp is to the left, and anything is going to be brought towards you from this point, just so things are easier. Then you'll bring that warp plank towards you with an oak plank. Go from this perspective, down diagonally to the right with an oak. Down with an acacia. Acacia will be brought left and right by 1 each. And then it will be brought up diagonally back by 1, up diagonally to the right by 1, down diagonally back 1, and then down 1. That's what I have. And then again, I would just place trapdoors where you can. Unless you did that already, in which case, good job. Because that's probably smarter, because now I gotta, like, finagle my way in here. Like, what am I even doing right now? What am I supposed to... I'm stuck. It's fine. You know what? You're gonna just stay like that. It's fine. You don't need to be done. Fortunately, I need to get through here, so I can reach it from here. I cannot, but I can do this. There we go. That's why you do it first, kids. Don't follow my lead. Except for the things that you should be. But anyway, there you go. Alrighty. Now, I want to start with this room right here. This, room. I don't know what else you want me to call it. It's a room. Now, there is one thing I should point out here, and it's that I made this wall light blue concrete that I'm about to make. You could make it light blue terracotta because then it would flow better with the corner there. I don't know why I didn't make it like that. But regardless, it's not. So, I'll show you what I have. You want to start by getting out light blue concrete. In case that wasn't clear. Glass blocks. Birch door. Acacia stairs. Smooth quartz slabs. And mangrove stairs. That's literally all you need. Actually, you also need pillar quartz blocks. I forgot those existed. Well, first off, where you have this yellow concrete wall here. So first off, I suppose for this entire area, we're calling the actual front of the build the front this time. So this is the right wall here. Back right here, I guess in front of this row of yellow, you're placing a row of upward facing pillar quartz. Easy enough, right? I hope so. You want to, from this point, going, I guess, well, leave this first, or this back pillar quartz open, and then you'll just place 5 light blue concrete. You'll bring each side light blue concrete up by 3, and connect that top row together, and then you'll have a 3x2 here. You'll fill this in with glass, and then you'll come inside this room, and you will place a birch door on this open pillar quartz here at the back. The handle should face forward, so you may need to break a light blue concrete for that. And then you can just fill in these 2 blocks with light blue concrete. I would also recommend this top row being light blue concrete, at least from the outside. In here, ceiling, fully upside down smooth quartz slabs, except where you have the hole in the ceiling, leave the hole in the ceiling. You don't really want to do weird things with that. Directly underneath the window here, you're going to just place a row of acacia stairs. And that's the inside of this room done. If you come back outside, you can just place a mangrove stair off the birch door. Easy enough, right? I hope so. Now, I would recommend getting out yellow concrete. You have this gap here in the front wall. And you can actually see this birch door is kind of waiting for usage. We're not going to actually get there right now. That will be in a little bit here. But you can place a row of yellow concrete just off this row of light blue terracotta. Take the 4th yellow concrete up and connect it across to this other yellow. And then I guess you can do the same with the top row. And then these 2 rows here closest to the other yellow wall, you're going to fill them in like that. So you have a 2x3, basically technically 2 rows off the wall. There is one more thing I want you guys to do before we fill in the ceiling with slabs. This row of pillar quartz here on the right wall, behind the birch door, you want to, going left, you will leave a 7-block gap, and on the 8th block of netherite, you want to stop. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. On this 8th one, you can just place 2 yellow concrete moving left. Bring it forward with 2 rows, and then this 2x3 here you will connect up to the ceiling with yellow concrete. Like so. Now, in line with the top row of yellow concrete, or I guess these upside down smooth quartz slabs in the train station doors, you can fill in the ceiling in with upside down smooth quartz slabs. I don't know what you want me to say. I got nothing. I also don't feel like making this a time lapse because the longer the video, the more videos I get to squeeze out of this poor Act 3 house. Slightly kidding, by the way. Only slightly, though. The more videos means the more time I have to work on FNAF 3, so I'll take it. I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there. FNAF 3 is almost done. I just need to do about, like, 2.5 always, plus a couple finishing touches. Anyway, that's unrelated. Probably by the time you're seeing this, that will already be not true. Let's start by clearing our inventory. I suppose that's typically a good starting place. And, hold on, let me switch out of spectator on my alt real quick. You want to get out, though. Iron bars. Stone brick walls. Stone slabs. Glow item frames, not normal. And you want to get out waxed, weathered copper stairs. I guess it doesn't have to be waxed because they're in an item frame, but you get the point. We will go also with sea lanterns. And I'll say, let's get the paintings out of the way. And then also red carpet and yellow carpet. Now, for starters, if you're on the train track here inside the room, you will just take the row of netherite to the right, and at the front and back, you're just going to place 2 iron bars on top of each other. Like so. From the back one, you want to take the 3rd netherite in front, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and on top of this, you're going to place 4 stone brick walls. Take the 3rd one up, and you're going to place an upside down stone slab off of the front and back of it. And then off the right side of each of those item frames, you'll place each of those slabs, you're going to place a glow item frame with a waxed cut copper, or weathered cut copper stair, sorry, inside, and you're going to rotate them. Basically, this front one you're rotating once, and the back one you're rotating, what, 7 times? 5 times. So essentially, they should create arrows which face away from each other. Cool. Just right of the bottom stone brick wall, you can place 2 red carpet. You'll bring either red carpet back by 1 each, and you'll also bring it forward with a yellow, 2 red, yellow, and then 2 red. Let's do the paintings last out of what we have, so let's do the sea lanterns next. From the middle of this kind of 2x3 pillar on the left side of the middle, the actual middle, you're going to encounter the 4th slab on the ceiling now, so this is the 1st up again, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Break this one and the one to the left, and there will be sea lanterns. Also, on the other side, you're kind of doing the same thing, except it will be the 5th slab. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then the 6th is also broken. Just like this. Now, paintings. Let's start with the back wall. The 2nd row of yellow concrete up, so this one right here, you'll count from the left side, you'll count to the 4th yellow over. This one will be a 1-block painting that is that yellow one with the white outline. Still don't know what it is. We'll never know what it is. You know, if I could ever get it, there we go. From that, you will count left 1 and up 2, and here you're going to place that yellow city skyline one. Probably isn't a city skyline. But, like, what else is it, you know? Like, that's a building, that's a building, that's a tree. From that one, you will count right by 3 and down 1, and you want another one of the yellow white outline ones. Like that. Down diagonally to the right, you want the bird. Or the parrot. The green bird. There we go. Green and yellow. From that one, you will count up diagonally to the right by 2, and you want the salmon bowl. Or some sort of fish bowl. Fish on a plate, I guess, rather. It's not a bowl. And then down diagonally to the right from that, you'll place another burb. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, can I stop getting the stupid salmon, but I guess it listened to me. Right wall has none. The back side of the pillar actually has one right here. It's a 1x2, and it's the, I don't know what I would call that, dude. Slenderman, but with a red head. Well, he's not wearing a suit. Or he's wearing, like, a skin suit, which isn't technically a... Well, Slender's wearing a tuxedo more than a suit, isn't he? I don't know. I don't pay attention. Anyway, doorway on the front here, this 2x3. If you're at the top of it, you're going to, if you're looking at it, you'll take the second yellow concrete to the right, and that will be a 1-block painting that is the green teacup dude. Perfect. From that one, again, you're counting right by 3, and on this block, it's going to be the salmon bowl plate. If I could get it. Okay, so I get it like 8 times on the other wall, but I can't get it on this wall. That's just perfect. There we go. Then from that, you will count right 2. So on this, I guess leave a 1-block gap, and then you want the black and white one with the triangle, the, like, I don't know, monochrome. Down 1 from that, you're placing the thing that I call a giraffe or camel, but it's neither. Then from that one, you'll count right 2, up 2, and you want the yellow one with the white outline again. There we go. That is the current set of materials done, I suppose. Yeah. We'll probably need 2 more sets for this room, just looking at it. But we'll see. Clear inventory. Get out. Dark oak stairs. Sorry, dark oak trapdoors, actually, not dark oak stairs. Smooth quartz stairs. Iron doors. White banners. Warped planks. Door montage. Wait. I will wait on that, actually. Acacia doors. Spruce planks. Are there 2 more materials that we need? There's literally... Oh, yes, there is. End rod and pillar quartz block. Making our attention... Or diverting our attention, so front, left, right, back, or from actual front of the house again. You're gonna just scale the kind of front wall here, and under the where you have the 2 paintings on top of each other, you'll place a spruce plank, and then on the second yellow or to the right of that, you're gonna place a dark oak trapdoor opened up against the right, like that. Place a smooth quartz stair facing back behind that, and then a dark oak trapdoor open left to the right of that. Place a white banner on the yellow concrete above that, which it makes the illusion of the back of the chair. You can't... I mean, you could use iron trapdoors, but that's complicated. Anyway. Actually, there is one more thing on this wall. From the smooth quartz... I guess from the right dark oak trapdoor, actually, just behind it, you're going to place 2 end rods on top of each other with a pillar quartz on top of that. Another little lamp. Back wall to the right of the yellow white outline painting that's lowest, which is this one. You'll place a warp plank just directly right of it with another warp plank below it. Place a acacia door off the front of that. The handle for this is on the not the left, the right side, like that. And then from that you will count to the 3rd netherite to the right, and this one will have a dark oak trapdoor opened up against the front of that block. In front of it, smooth quartz stair facing right. In front of that, dark oak trapdoor opened up against the back of that block. Right of the smooth quartz stairs, an iron door. One more thing in this room, and then we're gonna go all the way back. Actually, we're gonna do one more thing, actually, I guess. You want to get out oak doors, birch doors, mangrove doors, and then mangrove slab. This 3-block pillar here, just off the bottom yellow concrete, the middle one here, you're going to place a mangrove slab off the left. Did I say right? I think I said right. I meant left. This is essentially the center of the closet. So again, I think you know the drill. Oak door off the left, birch door off the back, mangrove door off the front, and the mangrove slab on top. And you can just break the one inside. That's this room done. Now, we do need to do this pathway here, and let me tell you the materials you need. This is unfortunately a very, very strange setup. However, you want to get out smooth quartz blocks, brick blocks, acacia stairs, and acacia slabs. First off, I would recommend coming inside here and just looking back towards the doorway. This little smooth quartz slab ceiling area here, I would just break it all, get rid of it. Is that wall important? That is an important wall. Okay, I cannot break that. Can confirm. Going down towards you from the pillar quartz here, you're going to place a row of acacia stairs, just off of it. The left acacia stair you will bring down with a plank and then forward with a stair, and the right one will go down with a plank and then forward with a slab. You'll place a plank below that slab, and off of the right of that plank, you'll place a stair facing forward. Off the front of that plank, you'll place a stair facing right. And then you just want an acacia plank to the side of the door like that. Essentially, you want to kind of make a brick outline for this where you can. Unfortunately, you're going to have some light blue concrete and light blue terracotta in the way and stuff. But that is fine. I would end up... What I'd actually recommend is just putting pillar quartz here on top of the light blue concrete where you have it. And then the brick will just go up to the height of the doorway. Like this, basically. And then it will end up going on top of the little pillar quartz here as well. And then the ceiling is smooth quartz blocks in line with the yellow concrete. Like that. This is a really rough staircase, but only so much I can do with the spacing. Anyway, if you come down here, vibe check, we're back in here. Cool. Now, you could technically be in here. You technically don't have to be in here. However, I am going to go back into spectator, actually, because I want to make sure that I want to go in the area that I said we would go to. Yeah, that's literally, like, the only thing left to do. So... find your way back to the red concrete room at the back of the second floor where you end up actually entering the second floor originally, which is this room right here. This is kind of the main room, I guess, our little hub room. You want to take this back path here, this little staircase, and you will be in this, well, you have a large opening right now. Start off by clearing your inventory, though, and you want to get out. For starters, hold on, let me see what we have going on here. Okay. Start off by getting out acacia stairs, yellow concrete, mangrove planks, which we'll have to do a check on whether we need or not, but I think we should. Spruce stairs, spruce slabs, that's not even spruce, there we go. And I'll call it spruce planks, red concrete, and we'll go birch doors. So, I suppose it is best to use where you have this window. It's the only window, like, in this entire area that's visible. This window will end up being along the front wall, so pretend like this is the front door, even though it's not a door. Pretend like it's a window that you smashed your head through, and you assume that this is on the front of the house. You want to come to the right side where you have the little entrance point, which is this weird hole in the wall. You'll count to the fourth red concrete over, which is this one, and you'll place an acacia stair to the left. You'll bring that up diagonally back with 2 acacia stair rows, and then essentially all 3 of those rows will be brought left a row with stairs that face to the right, making sure that you have yellow concrete under the stairs just because. You can bring this mangrove plank row here towards your row. And now for the actual fun bit here, you'll take the leftmost mangrove plank, and you'll bring it up diagonally forward with a spruce slab. Bring that spruce slab forward 1, and then you'll go forward with 2 upside-down spruce slabs. And essentially, you just want 2s of these spruce slabs until you end on, unfortunately, 3, like so. The upside-down slabs, you can bring just right a row, like normal, but the right side upstairs, you're actually going to bring right with spruce stairs to face into those slabs. like so. Just, it helps with the, railing, or the, I guess, yeah, the railing. The front two most upside-down spruce slabs you can just bring all the way to the right. And I would actually fill this wall up with yellow concrete till it is one shy of the pillar court side. So I guess you're just bringing the yellow concrete across and just covering up this little pocket, which is never going to be used, as far as I'm aware. Let me just make sure. I think you end up under it, but I'm not quite sure yet. It may end up being used. Anyway, you'll take the rightmost two slabs and bring them each back by one, each of the upside down slabs. And then this right one, you'll just go, basically, you'll go back with spruce slab, or back diagonally up with spruce slab and then upside down slab. And you're just keeping going with this until you have an upside down spruce slab in line with the pillar courts here. That upside down slab can be brought back by 4. And then, again, it's the same thing that we did here. Every right side up slab, or every upside down slab is normal, or just brought to the side. Every right side up slab is brought with a stair facing towards it. Or right, whatever. I don't know how to speak. Brain cells not detected. Anyway, you will take the back 3 rows of upside down spruce slabs and you'll just bring them across to the left. And then you'll take the left 2 and you'll bring them all the way forward with upside down spruce slabs until they slam into this pillar courts here. You can replace this row of pillar courts with spruce planks and just make it span the entire yellow concrete section. And while you're also doing that, this pocket that I told you was going to be useless, you actually do want to fill the upside with it, or the top of it in with spruce planks, including removing that row of pillar courts right there. That used to be right there. You have a row of light blue terracotta in here as well. Destroy this. And if there's another row of light blue terracotta under it, which there is, that's just awesome. You will make it a row of spruce planks, the one in the floor. Bam. That's honestly kind of just getting layout and stuff done of this room. Now, we're still not done. Because you may notice there is kind of no back wall. So I suppose we should add that, shouldn't we? In line with at the yellow portion here, you're going to take the 4th yellow concrete behind this birch door here on the right. And you will bring it across with 3 yellow concrete. Birch door with the handle facing left, and then 2 yellow concrete. You'll bring the yellow concrete up until it is in line with the height of the other yellow concretes. And then you're going to actually place a row of sideways pillar courts on top, which you're going to need to get out pillar courts for, which you can just block pick it. On this upper floor, there are 2 doors. For one, in line with the pillar courts here at the back, you're going to go left to right and place red concrete, 1 block gap, and then 5 red concrete. And then moving towards the front, you're placing a red concrete, birch door with the handle facing back, and then it'll be 3 red concrete. Although, make sure that under the gap in this spruce door, or this birch door, excuse me, you have a pillar courts, a spruce plank, good lord, which will be able to be seen from the underside, but that is just fine. Just checking those doors. And then the red concrete, you want it to be, what, 5 tall or 4 tall? 5 tall. The ceiling's a scam as well. Don't believe it's lies. And make sure that you do connect it above the doorways. Which that's actually bringing up by 4 total. But yeah, anyway. That's the layout of this room done. Not bad, not bad. Clear inventory. And start off by getting out polished deep slate slabs. Smooth quartz slabs. And we're actually going to probably just stop there for now. Making sure that there's nothing else that I want to add in here as far as layout stuff. Yeah, that's all the layout stuff. Actually, get out acacia fence as well. And so what you want to do is basically around the outer row of what will be upside down spruce slabs, specifically, you're going to place acacia fence on. Wait, actually? No, you are placing acacia fence on top of basically the outer rows of everything. So basically, it's going to, along the top, it'll just be these upside down spruce slabs on the outside. And then when you go down, it'll be on top of these stairs as well. The only part that's weird is the mangrove part. Because, well, actually, no, there's nothing really weird about it. And I guess the acacia stairs don't have it on top, but you're just having the four acacia fence across the back of the mangrove, middle of the mangrove, I suppose, like that. Now, ceiling. This is important. Oh, I don't know why that's there. You should probably get out red concrete and just get rid of this row of pillar quartz and make it red concrete. I'm not sure why I actually have it here. Oh, because it's part of the room to the side here, and because of the way that I made the rooms, it just ended up working out that way. But, so the ceiling is upside down polished deep slate slabs in line with this row of, in line with this 5th row of red concrete up. Now, where you have this light blue terracotta bit, essentially you want a row of upside down slabs off of the, not the top row of light blue terracotta, but I guess the 4th one up right here. You want a row of upside down slabs, and then you'll have a row of blocks up diagonally to the right from it, which you could just have as slabs. You don't need the full block. But, and then the rest of the ceiling will, from this point, be upside down polished deep set slabs. Yeah. Don't break your walls. This part is a little bit weird, for sure. Again, it is like that Act 2 room, except a little more wild. Also, once the base Hello Neighbor, well, I guess once this tutorial is done, actually, you're probably not getting any Hello Neighbor tutorials for a bit. Hello Neighbor 2 will kick in eventually, but it won't be all for 1, and for 2, they'll probably be fairly spread out. So keep that in mind. Plus, perhaps other things. Like, maybe you'll see a basement or something. Not hinting at anything, because it is all still just a maybe, but yeah. Alright, so let's start furnishing this room, I suppose. That would be a good starting point. Come back down to the bottom to start, and you want to get out. Oh, look, it's closet time. Mangrove doors, birch doors, oak doors. You know what? Let's get all the doors. Dark oak doors. I think that's all the doors we need. Mangrove slabs. Dark oak trap doors, if that counts as a door. Smooth quartz stairs. Paintings, and I will call it, what will I call it? Oh, there's more in this area. I just forgot to turn around. That would help. I'll call it, just for the funnies, oak slabs. It's not for the funnies at all. That's the material we need. First off, I guess we'll, again, pretend like this glass pane's the front of the room, and you're looking towards the back if you're looking this way. Underneath the, or I guess at this yellow concrete area here, you'll have a mangrove, or a closet, where the center of the closet is right here where I place this oak slab, just 1 block off the right. So it'll be off the right of this, it'll be a mangrove door, left birch door, front oak door, and then the top will have the mangrove slab. From the kind of corner here next to the oak, or to the left of the oak door, you'll place a dark oak trapdoor on the front half of this block. In front of it, smooth quartz stair facing right. In front of that, dark oak trapdoor opened up against it. Left of the smooth quartz stair, dark oak door. On the left wall, there's actually the only paintings in the entire room, which is kind of nice for a change. But they're unfortunately still paintings and still annoying. On this wall, basically the block above the dark oak door in line with the wall, this yellow concrete here will be a 1 block painting, and it's going to be the parrot, kiwi dude. Going towards the window from that, it'll be the same painting again. I was not 2 for 2, unfortunately. Man, random number generators are mean sometimes. Okay, there we go. You'll then leave a 1 block gap, and on this next block, you will place the yellow one with the white outline. Still don't know what it is. Down diagonally forward, you'll place the definitely giraffe. 1 block gap, and then just up against the middle of the window, basically, you're placing a burb, parrot, green painting thing. Oh, whatever it is, that one. Telling you, this is a parrot right here. You can't convince me otherwise. Or some sort of bird. Perhaps not specifically a parrot, but... On the front wall, you have this pillar quartz here, this kind of isolated pillar quartz, actually. Just kind of in front of these 2 dark oak planks, again, for making sure that we're pretending like the window's the front again. You're going to place 2 oak slabs going across the room from it. And then from this one, you'll count to the yellow concrete to the side, and then up 1, and you'll place 2 oak slabs going across from there. Just so we don't have to get these things again, we're going to try to use them as much as we can. So if you come up to this first little level here of mangrove, you will place from the, well, I guess there's 2 middle acacia fences technically. You'll take the right one and you'll leave a 1 block gap going back from and place an oak plank there. Then at the tippy top, there is a couple of things we can place. This is going to be a little bit weird right now because... Actually, what I'm going to tell you to do here, get rid of your oak slabs real quick and get our dark oak stairs. And still on this mangrove level here, this little lower level, in the back right corner, you'll place an upside down dark oak stair facing left with a upside down stair facing right to the left of it. Now you can come all the way up to the top. And what you want to do is this random row of pillar quartz just kind of in the middle of the wall. You'll place a mangrove door off of, making sure that it is up against the wall. From that, you will count, I guess technically, forward to the 4th spruce plank. So 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Mangrove slab is just on the ground there. Now, if you keep moving forward, what you want to do is you want to, looking at this row of pillar quartz here where the light blue terracotta and red concrete meet, you will come to the 2nd spruce in front of it. You'll place a dark oak stair facing right, and then right of it, you'll place a dark oak stair facing left. Bring either dark oak stair up with a dark oak trapdoor that is open, kind of up against the I guess, the taller part of the stair. And then you'll place a set of upside down dark oak stairs on top of that. You're going to need some placeholders for it. On the entire, I guess, front side, which is the side that we're working from right now, you'll place dark oak trapdoors covering it up. From the block of the bottom right dark oak trapdoor, you'll count forward 1 spruce plank, and you'll place a dark oak door on the right half of that block. You'll essentially just place a placeholder to the right of it, and you want a dark oak door on each side of it, except for what will be the back side, so the side that you can, I guess, see the acacia fence from. So you want this, basically. And you do want a dark oak stair on top of this, facing towards the back, like that. I believe that is everything we can do. Yes, it is. For now. Let's go back down to the bottom and do the same thing again, working our way up. Clear your inventory. Get out acacia slabs. Light blue banner. Is it light blue or cyan? Hold on, let me block pick it. That's the wrong button. It's cyan banners, not light blue. I apologize. I can't see the color. It looks light blue to me. I swear I'm not colorblind. That's not the problem. Don't worry. Or do worry. Lanterns. Smooth quartz slabs. Blue carpet. Mangrove stairs. I'm going to regret placing these later. Beehive. Mangrove trapdoor. And we will call it birch trapdoor. Okay, on this bottom level still. From the front right-hand corner, which will be this block right here, you'll count left 1 and place 2 acacia planks going left. Place cyan banners off the back. Going up to the next level, where you have this oak plank here, you'll basically place blue carpets off the left, front, and right, and then just fill in the 2 corners. You'll have a lantern also on top of the oak plank. Both doors on this level will have a mangrove stair blocking them off from this side. And from the back one here, you will count back or up diagonally to the right by 1 and place an acacia slab here. And you also want another acacia slab, right 1 and up 1. Off the left wall, you will place from the bottom 3 yellow concrete moving forward from this corner. You'll place 4 upside down smooth quartz slabs per block, which will give you this. Moving on up, when you hit not this first turn of a corner, but the second one, which would be right here, you'll place a beehive, which is the front right-hand corner of the room, technically speaking. Continuing up, where you have the mangrove door up against the pillar court, you'll have a mangrove trapdoor above it opened up against the wall. From this mangrove slab, you'll have 2 mangrove trapdoors behind it, and also from it, you will leave a 1 block gap moving forward and place a set of birch trapdoors facing into each other. Now, we can't do a ton here with what we have, but I can tell you what you can do. So, you might need an elytra to screw with things here, but from the, if you come to basically the far front, this dark oak door here, you will place a set of acacia planks behind it, just as close as you can. That will be basically just 2 blocks tall. From that, you'll place a mangrove stair from this top one back diagonally to the left by 1, and the stair will face left. You then want 1 left of that facing backward, and then 1 left of that facing right. And that's all you can do with the stuff you have. Now, you can clear your inventory one more time and get out red terracotta, monster spawner, you just need 1. I don't even, oh, it's a shopping cart probably? Composters, dark oak slabs, which we will also use for planks. I don't know why I'm specifying with that now, but I haven't specified with anything else. End rods, and we'll go pillar quartz blocks, and I think that's going to finish off this extravaganza, yes. So, just from this last mangrove stair that you placed, which is this far right one, okay, well, far left one, but technically far right one, we're going to change our perspective, so now when we're looking at this, it'll be far right. You go down diagonally to the right with a red terracotta. Bring it left 1. There's a monster spawner on top of that. And now this is where things get weird. Take the dark oak stair here, on top of the doors. You'll place a plank back diagonally up 1. And then you'll place forward diagonally to the right 1 from that plank slab, and then you'll place an upside down slab right of that. That's that little part done. From this dark oak door here, this left one, you will place just an end rod or a set of 2 end rods in front of it that are on top of each other with a pillar quartz on top. From that bottom end rod, go back diagonally to the left and place a composter. Then count forward 2, left 1, composter, forward diagonally to the right 1, composter. So we're going to do the rooms kind of from bottom to top in this, and we're going to start with these 2 doors here. Now, just find your way to this room in here, whether you go through the door. I'll actually show you. You can go out this birch door here on the same wall as that glass, or that window down there. And if you just go around, you can enter the room through the front here. And that's just, we're just working with these 2. This, I don't believe we need to do anything with, if my memory serves correct. I'm gonna just, like, break through the wall casually. Yes, that is, I mean, there is one thing, but we'll worry about that at a different room. It's just an armor stand, by the way. But the room with the kind of front torn off, you do want to enter this one. And what you want to do is you want to start by getting out. That's the wrong thing. You want to get out smooth quartz slabs, blue carpet, paintings, light blue carpet, Oak slab. Purple banners. Warp stairs. No, that's not it. Warped planks. And I'll just call it acacia door. That should get us a good amount of stuff done in this room. Okay, so first off, in line with the top row of yellow concrete, you'll fill in your ceiling with upside down smooth quartz slabs. Make sure you don't go under the polished basalt. Stop just before it, because, I don't know, because that's how I have it. I guess you don't want the illusion of the pillar quartz framing, almost, at the front there. That's what I'll pretend that my reasoning was. But it really is just because my ceilings are lined weirdly. Because, well, I didn't want to make the ceiling and the floor the same again. Because we know how that turns out. Okay, so the actual front will be the actual front this time. Come to the birch door, which is at the back left. And from it, you want to count to the third mangrove plank to the right. So this is the first, second, third. Place 4 blue carpet to the right, and bring each one forward by 1 each. Take this front row of 4 and extend it right an additional 4, and then those end 4 can each be brought forward by 1 each yet again. From the far front right-hand blue carpet, you will leave a 2-block gap moving forward, and then place a light blue carpet. You'll bring it back left 2, or just left, and then you'll go forward diagonally to the left 1. Forward 2. Forward diagonally to the right 1. Right 2. Back diagonally to the right 1 and back 2. In the middle of this, you'll place an oak slab, and the rest of the middle will be a blue. Or the oak slab will be surrounded in blue carpet, which will fill in the middle completely. Man, are words hard. You will take the front right light blue carpet, that being this one on the front row of 3, not the right row of 3. And you will count forward 2 and right 1 and place an oak plank with a purple banner off the left. In line with that oak plank, at the left wall, you'll place a warp stair facing forward. Bring it forward with a warp stair facing right, and then forward again with a warp stair facing back. Leave a 2-block gap from that, and on the third mangrove plank, you'll place 2 warp planks on top of each other with an acacia door off the right of it. The handle should face back if you care. Like so. Now, painting. Is it the only thing we're missing before I clear inventory set? Yes. So, I guess this row of pillar quartz here. Actually, this row of pillar quartz is a row of yellow concrete. Make it that if you want. I'm not really specifying that specifically. But from this bottom corner here, you will count up diagonally to the left 1 if you're looking at the wall, and then left 1. And here you want a, not that, you want a 2x2 painting here that is going to be the blue skull one. Which is that. I guess it's probably not blue, but it looks blue. The theming of it is blue. You can clear your inventory and get out. Flower pot. Oh, what's the flower called? Lily of the Valley? I'm actually so good. It is Lily of the Valley, yes. Acacia slabs. Light gray concrete. Dark oak trap doors, and oh look, it's closet time. Oak door, birch door, mangrove door, and mangrove slab. Underneath the front or left half of the painting, you will place a flower pot with a lily of the valley in it. Direction of the flower facing technically doesn't matter, although for me it will end up facing towards the front of the build, in case you care. Now, if you're on the back left-hand yellow concrete, which is like in this kind of doorway thing here, you will count right by 5 and up by 2 and place 2 acacia slabs going right here. You will count right 2 and up 1 and place 2 acacia slabs to the right again. And then you will count back down a block and then count to the kind of corner here where the wall switches, and then forward 1 and place 2 upside down acacia slabs. And then you'll count forward 2, up 1, and then 2 upside down acacia slabs yet again. The 3 light blue carpet here are in the right half of this carpet. The in line with the middle one along the wall is where your closet will be. So, this mangrove slab will be the middle of the closet. So it'll be birch door off the back, oak door off the left, mangrove door off the front, and then the mangrove slab on top of it. I'm just going to do it quickly because simple design. On top of the oak plank here, with the purple banner on it, you'll place a light gray light gray concrete. And off each side of it, you'll place dark oak trap doors, except for the left side, which will be facing towards this warp stair couch. Nice. That is another room in the books, and we can move on. So I'll come back into this, and we're going to do the area, or this next area up, which is this kind of weird, long area. There's a couple things we have to do, just mainly, like, kind of keeping everything tidy and fixing up a little bit of a room that we may or may not have massacred throughout the process. I'm not sure. So we'll start with that room. You will need a structure void, or I don't know if string works, but you need a block that you can walk through that you can also place something off of. This can be a bamboo slab, actually, if you can't use structure voids. I don't know if string works or not, because you want a banner off it, which will be a yellow banner. And you will also end up wanting... Let me just check the room real quick. Okay, so that's all done. You'll probably want polished deep slate slabs. And maybe black concrete? We'll see, we might need more. But basically, in this 1x2 gap here, you're placing a structure void on the top with a yellow banner off it. Short sneak your way in here, and just make sure that the underside of the staircases, or the escalator, is nice and clean. So basically, I would just take where you have, like, it is essentially, well, escalating in 2s. So just take the leftmost of each row of 2 at the, at least the front half of this, and you're just gonna make it, have some ups and down subs underneath it like that, and then on the other one will be the right half instead, which is gonna create a little bit of an awkward situation there. Just like that. It doesn't have to be the exact same as I did. You could have it, like, half a slab lower, half a slab, well, I guess no, you could have it half a slab up. It would get weird, I think, but I think you could. And just straight ahead, you're going to break this little doorway here. And really just coat your walls in black concrete. You can go as high as you want. Mine is 3 blocks tall, so it's just right here. And yeah, you cannot break either of your walls, so just coat. I at least coated the, when you walk in the room, it'll be the back and the right, and also the top, obviously. But I did leave the left open, which I think I actually only did because that's where the door is. It's up against the left wall. But yeah. It looks a little better when you don't have night vision, or when your monitor is trash. Whoa, that is so weird. Okay. On my console monitor, when I leave the room, it turns, like, pitch black, but when I enter it, it, like, fades in. That is so weird. I didn't think it did that. Anyway, that's completely unrelated, but kind of cool. Leave this area, and you want to come to the end here, where you have this little spruce plank platform, and you can clear your inventory and get out. A dark oak sign, glowing sack, white dye, armor stand, warped planks, and acacia door. First off, again, you know the drill. Back left corner from basically the way that we're looking right now. 2 warped planks on top of each other. Acacia door off the front of it. Handle should face right. Along the far right row of light blue terracotta along this back wall, you'll take the 3rd one up, which is, I guess, technically the middle. And here you'll place a dark oak sign. You will go down a line, and you will type the following numbers: 2, 3, 6, 9, which is the code. And then you'll right-click once with glowing sack and once with white dye. This isn't functional in any way, by the way. I don't even have the buttons there, so don't expect me to make it functional. Third spruce plank out from that back right one, which is this one, I guess. You're counting out 2, and you're placing an armor stand, and then you're going to crouch and pretend like you're placing something, and you want to pose it. So basically both arms are out, kind of like this. It's almost like it's like reading something, although it's reading a fake book. What you reading there, bro? Oh my god, is that the new Five Nights at Freddy's book? I can't help myself. FNAF books are something else. Anyway, enter the house again, and you want to come upstairs and through the lack of a door here. And this room, oh, we still have to do the elevator. I forgot about that. I wished I forgot about it longer, but nevertheless, the flooring for this entire area should be spruce planks. Yes, it is spruce planks. So basically, any area that is not filled in with a floor on the remaining portion of this level is spruce planks. Just make sure you do work around your elevator. I would actually make this row of pillar courts, though, also spruce planks, at least as far as it can go, which, never mind, is the whole thing. Because I don't know if the walls are in line or where the walls are, so it will just be better to have that be the thing that we need it for now. And I'll do the ceiling after we do the walls, because, I don't know, because I can. I think it'll be better to do it once we have the walls in, though. And then that'll be another branch of rooms done, and then we'll probably do the elevator and, like, all of the rooms from all the train station stuff that we haven't done next. Alright, so for the... Where did my controller go? There it is. For this room, well, clear your inventory. And you want to start by getting out red concrete, birch doors, and the ceiling is polished deep slate slabs yet again. It returns for no good reason. So, if you come back to the open doorway and enter it again, you will turn to your right, and the, what is it, the 5th red concrete? Yes, the 5th red concrete. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. So just this corner. You're going to bring out with 4 red concrete. You will then bring it... If you're on top of this row, you will bring it right to... Back to... If I could press the right button. Leave a 1 block gap and then connect it back. Now... You're going to do the same thing I actually just told you to do. Go through this empty doorway and look to your right. And the 3rd red concrete, which is this one, you will bring out with 3 red concrete, birch door with the handle facing right from our perspective, and then you can actually just connect all the way to the wall. Which should be the corner of the wall if everything lines up, which it did. Hey, can you guess what you're going to do? You're going to walk through the doorway and you're going to look to your right. It's getting repetitive, don't worry. The first red concrete, which is actually this one, you'll just bring back by 4. And then you can connect it back into the wall that we started at, or the corner that we started at. If you're at the doorway again, you'll take the, what is it, the 6th? 3, 4, 5, no, the 7th, I think? I really can't count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, it is the 6th. The 6th red concrete to the left of this door, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And you will bring it back with 3 red concrete, or towards that wall with 3 red concrete. Birch door with the handle facing right, and then the rest of the wall will be red concrete. This is the split up that you have. You'll notice the elevator is kind of just there. That'll become more important later. Well, the elevator will, rather. Not the lack of it being in the rooms. That doesn't matter. All of your walls will be 5 tall, so you're just going to bring all the red concrete. Jeez, hit the right button. You're going to bring all the red concrete up by 4. Doorways up with 3, or doors up with 3. Doorways, make sure they're just 1 by 2, and you can walk through them, and then that's pretty much all. Nothing too crazy. That's what I dislike about this house, though. How many different walls and orientations and things you have to follow. It does make it a little confusing. But hopefully I'm making it easy. I think it also helps to have a lot of knowledge about the house. Like, if you kind of know how, not necessarily perfectly, but if you know how the layout is, then I think it'll make it a little bit easier to understand the direction that I'm talking about. Anyway, there you go. All of your ceilings will be upside down polished deep slate slabs in line with the top row of red concrete, which will also end up being the pillar quartz with in the light blue terracotta section here, which is correct. It will end up being like that. It is a little weird, I know, but what can you do? You could technically remove it and make it light blue terracotta, but I don't think that's any better, frankly. I guess the top you could and make it better. Yeah, there should be nothing up there. Although there is a room. Well, no, because the room, you can't see the floor from it anyway. I don't know if I said this, I might have, but make sure to not cover up the elevator with the polished deep slate. I don't think I did. So now I am saying it. Don't cover it up. If you did, you can just destroy it, but or you could end up needing to destroy it later, rather. Actually, we might do the day-night rooms next. I kind of want to get those out of the way. Because those are annoying. And that'll give us a nice branch or room. Well, I could do the... No, that probably wouldn't start that from the day-night room, actually. I'll probably start that from somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see eventually. We'll pretend like it's not a problem yet. Well, I guess it's not a problem yet, but we'll worry about that when we get there. That probably won't even be this part, so who am I to say? Anyway. Once you have done that, make sure you're in your rooms. Should have this. Now, I want to place... There's like a couple of birch doors hanging around. Specifically in this first room, where the elevator is, you have this little 2-block wall. You're just going to place it kind of in this corner up against the... I'd say up against the 2-block wall, but up against the wall that is not the one with the doorway. And I think that is the only non-doorway sighting of a birch door. Yes. Now we'll just kind of work through as we would anything else. So, clear inventory. Get out. You literally need every acacia variant except for fence. So acacia plank, acacia stair, acacia slab, acacia door, and acacia trapdoor. I've been DM'd 3 times during this recording. That's crazy. Mangrove planks, gray concrete, chains. I'll say warp stairs. That'll get us started in the next room. So come to the doorway here, which will lead back into the room that we have already finished. And you want to kind of look back into your room and perhaps regret your decisions while doing this. Front left spruce plank. Count back 3 from and place 2 mangrove planks moving back. From that back one, count back an additional block and then up 1 and place 2 upside down acacia slabs going back. Then come all the way to the back left-hand corner and place an acacia plank with a set of trapdoors in front of it that face into each other that are on the floor. Take that acacia plank again and bring it right 1. Then count right 1, up 2. Then place 2 acacia slabs right, count down 2 and right 1. Acacia plank, right 1. Acacia door on the right half of that block. And then you'll also place an acacia door up against the right half of the corner block. Place a set of acacia stairs facing into each other on top of that. And actually, you should move this stair here to this left stair to the block to the left and make it on the left half of that block. Like that. That's a little bit better. This is just like a closet that has no doors. From the closet, you can leave a 1-block gap moving towards you and place a set of acacia trapdoors facing into each other horizontally like that. So just basically parallel to the closet, which I think is a closet door. I think this is one and that's also one there. It's been a while. I don't remember. Come back to the doorway of where we entered the room and place an upside down acacia stair to the right of it with another one to the right of that facing into it, just like right there. You will, from this, I guess, leftmost there, from this perspective, now you'll count up 2 and place 2 acacia slabs moving towards the corner. On this corner, you'll switch to this wall and you'll place on the third block back acacia stair with a, or acacia slab with a stair under it facing left. Oh my goodness, I'm starting to lose my voice a bit. The doorway into the next room, you'll take the polished deep set above it and you'll break it, and also the one front and back of it, and replace them all with gray concrete. Bring each one down with 2 chains. This is the gate that closes when you have the pew pew and try to enter the area. It's like this doorway here senses it, and this is like, nah, I don't think so. So, yeah. Moving into the next room, if you're just walk straight through the doorway and head to the back right, you're going to place 3 warp stairs in this corner going forward that are facing left. Correction, it's 2, not 3. Once I said that, I was like, it might not even be 3, it might be 2. And I was right. So you need the 3 main variants of waxed exposed cut copper, which would be, well, actually, you can just technically get away with waxed exposed cut copper slabs and waxed exposed cut copper stairs, along with lever, redstone torch, mangrove trapdoor, and you also actually need the gray concrete and chains again, along with, I'll call it, mangrove stairs and iron bars. So along the left wall here, I'm going to give this instructions based on pretending like this is the actual wall now. Or this is the back wall. So come to the top left-hand corner of this, which is this red concrete. You'll count right 4 and down 1 and place a waxed exposed cut copper here. You'll bring it forward with a stair, down with a block, down with an upside down stair that faces back, and then you can bring that stair forward with a slab, and bring that slab left and right with upside down stairs that face away from it. You may need to turn it into a block for a second. And then above it, you'll place another slab. Off of the only, like, full block here that you can't, well, I guess not the only full block. Off this full block here, not the top one, but the one a little bit below it, you'll place a lever off the right. And off the left, you actually want an oak fence, so you can get rid of your lever and get an oak fence, and then a redstone torch will be on top. I don't know why it's not just a redstone torch, but, you know, to each their own. Now, from the bottom right-hand corner of the red concrete, you'll count left 2, up 1, mangrove trapdoor opened up against the wall. Again, before you enter the next room, you're doing the same thing, where directly above this door, you're placing you're breaking the polished deep set in one either side, and then you're doing the gray concrete and chains again. I don't know why this door also feels the need to have it, but whatever. Move into the next room, and before you look around and make yourself at home, you will look at this right wall here, and not the far block, but one closer to the door, you'll place a mangrove trapdoor opened up against it. The door that's kind of like isolated from everything, you'll place a mangrove stair off of, which is this door right here. It leads back into the main kind of stair room if you want to take a peek. You can then get rid of your mangrove stair and get out red carpet. And from the stair, if you're looking at this wall, you will place a red carpet forward diagonally to the left one. You'll bring it forward 1, leave a 1 block gap, and then you will place 3 more red carpet. Where there's a gap in the carpet, you will place a row of iron bars, and you will fill this up until you basically can't anymore, which should be 4 rows in total, just going along this wall. There really should be a way to open this gate, because I don't think there is, unless I'm dumb and forgot. Because that is always a possibility. There's actually 1 more red carpet. So if you turn away and look at this door here that goes into the room that we have yet to finish, you will count to the 3rd spruce plank out and place a red carpet. You'll have another red carpet left of it, and you'll have 2 to the right. Get rid of anything and get out an oak slab, or oak slabs, and if you're again still looking at this doorway, you will place on the 2nd red concrete above it an oak slab with 1 to the right. From that, you will count right 2 and down 2, and you'll place ups and oak slabs on this block and also the block below, and there should be 2 going right in total, like that. Off of the left wall from the door, kind of in the corner here, you'll take the bottom red concrete and behind it, and then take one more back, and you'll take this one, place an upside down oak slab, go back one, up with an upside down slab, and then back with one again. On the, not the block directly above the mangrove trapdoor on this wall, but the one above that, you'll place an oak slab, and then one going towards this door in the corner. Enter the next room, please, and what you want to do is, well, clear your inventory. I'm going to check. Okay, we did do that. I didn't know if I did or not. And, again, this door is representing the front of the room. So, what you want to... Whoa, there's a lot in this room. A lot more than I thought, at least. So, you want to... Why is that like that? You want to get out oak stairs, warped signs, warped stairs, mud brick stairs, acacia slabs, orange carpet, composters, that's actually perfect, gray concrete, and then chains. Again, the same thing above this door to enter this room. You're having the same thing with the 3 gray concrete in the ceiling with the chains underneath. I still don't understand it, but whatever. Gonna ignore that it's in every room. So if you enter the room, or if you're like on the spruce plank directly in front of the birch door, behind the birch door, you'll count left 2, and you'll place an oak stair here facing the back. You'll have a warp sign off the left and right of it, like so. In the front right-hand corner of this room, I would place a placeholder row of something, because off of the left of it, you'll place a row of upside down mud brick stairs facing left, and up the back of it, you'll place a row of upside down mud brick stairs facing back, and then you can destroy it. If you don't want the placeholder, that's fine, but it's nice to have. And then essentially going out from those, just along either wall, you'll place the upside down mud brick stairs that will face into it, which you may also need placeholders for. And preferably less floor breaking. That is always generally a good thing, to not break your floor. Imagine in real life having the power, you're like building something and you just oops, miss, and punch your floor. Just a giant like cubic hole in your floor. To be fair, that would be pretty impressive if you could punch a perfect cubical hole into your floor, but it would also be impressive if your floor is 3 feet thick. That's besides the point, though. From this oak stair here at the warp stair armrests or warp fence armrest for some reason, you'll leave a 2-block gap moving back, and on the 3rd block, you'll place an orange carpet. Bring it back with 2 composters and then another orange carpet, and you'll just place the orange carpet off either side. This is like where the basketballs are. I thought it was in the middle of the room for some reason, but apparently not. Off the back right orange carpet, you will count to the back wall and place a warp stair facing right. Bring it right with a warp stair facing forward, and then one facing left. On top of the left warp stair, you'll place an upstairs acacia slab with a normal acacia slab up diagonally to the left from it. From that acacia slab, you will count right 2, and then place 2 upside down acacia slabs, and then count right 2, down 1, and place 2 upside down acacia slabs right of that. And there is your room done. And that's this branch done. Now, the video may or may not end here. I don't know at this point, unfortunately. So, what I'm going to tell you to do is find your way out of this maze of a house. And I would advise... Yeah, I would advise coming to the elevator for now. If the video ends, and it'll end, then you'll just end up being here next time. And once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a little bit more of your Hello Neighbor Act 3 Neighbor House interior complete. I don't know how much more. Well, actually, I do know how much more, but hopefully this will be 2 more parts. Again, I think next part will be, like, the train stations into the magnet room, and I think the final part will end up being... Well, no, I think it might be only 1 more. We'll see. We'll see how everything works out. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching this video, and hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night. Oh, that was a voice crack. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.